Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we'll be talking about the NBA G League team Ignite, which is the G League team that consists of a bunch of players that you could say are one and done. They're 18, 19-year-olds, such as Jonathan Kuminga, Daishen, Nixon. Someone tell me if I said that correct. I said Nixon, but it's Nix. And a few other guys like Isaiah Todd, Jalen Green played against the Golden State Warriors G League team. So before we start today's video, I want to hear down below, do you think this experiment is working? Do you think these players' stock are going up, or do you think they're actually going down? So I really would like to hear that, because I'm still, obviously, it's the very early. I don't know if this, as a guy who does NBA prospect stuff in the off season, and I'm always looking. It's really, really interesting. So we're going to start the video today. Hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. But let's get opening. So Kuminga is obviously the best player on that team, and he showed it. He put up 19 points. He looked like the best player on the floor on both sides. This man's about 6'8", supposedly 6'6" with socks on, and has a 7' plus wingspan. And has a terrific frame. And for the people who care about shoulders, he does not have narrow shoulders. And he looks like a guy who could be a legitimate big wing. Like, he could be a small forward, power forward type guy. And he scored 19 points, shot 9 of 18 from the field, had 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And he showed that he is an athletic specimen. And he's showcasing just how elite his projectability is from just a standpoint. He has a level of quickness with much body control. And he's the type of guy who is really just a mismatch nightmare on a constant basis. And I can see that especially if he plays a small forward position in the NBA. And the thing that you might say that he needs to work on is defense, because there was mixed results. Because if we're going against a G League team, it seems like he was just getting beat by Jordan Poole at times during that game. The next guy is Nix. I think Nix looked like a good point guard. He looks like a good facilitator. He seems like a guy who might take a year or two to grow into who he's supposed to be. But I really liked how he was able to drive to the rim, showed his ability to get inside with nice footwork and the ability to lead defenders. Even though he's not the most athletic or the fastest guy on the court, he's just a guy who seems like even if he gets older, his game will age well, because he's already not the most athletic guy. And I think he also has a good three-point shot. Though, again, it's the ability to create space, which is his problem. And Jeremy Lin was beating him on defense and staying up with him when he was on offense. So the fact that you can't beat out 32-year-old Jeremy Lin with your current athletic ability is just a little scary. And I could see him being becoming a late round first round pick just because of this showing his athletic ability. Jalen Green had a really rough first half, but his second half and just in general, his stat line probably still make people see why he's been playing so good. And look, he was a ball dominant guard in high school, and right now he's been playing kind of off ball for the Ignite. And it's weird with this Ignite thing that they have, the veteran players, which is great. They're mentoring it, but sometimes, like at the end of the game, Jarrett Jack and Jordan Poole, it seemed like were taking all the shots to win the game. Which you rather have Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and all those guys rather do that. But Green had a couple step backs, and he's a strong driver to the rim. So he seems like a guy, I really like him. He seems like a guy who could become a really good, attacker of the rim, drawing fouls in the NBA, and develop a really good three-point shot. He shot 1 for 3. It's nothing special right there, but it's definitely worth noting. Isaiah Todd, he comes out of Baltimore. I don't know if you guys knew that. He's 6'10", and his defense, he showed promise with his foot speed and ability to switch to guards and being a guy who could protect the perimeter and the inside. So it's good to see that. But that's, I liked it. The game was competitive, and Kuminga, Jalen Green, and Nix didn't seem like they were out of place or out of the league. And the Golden State Warriors G League team did a really good job of creating a challenge and producing stuff for the scouts to see for both sides. And adding the veterans to this team does help the prospects make adjustments so they don't feel like they're still in high school. But on the downside, like I said, it's Jarrett Jack made big plays and big decisions instead of Nix and Green, who scouts want to see. But that's it, guys. I want to hear down below what your opinion on the game was. That's it from me today, guys. I'll probably have an actual video on the NBA later today, but till then, peace out.